here we are. Well, here we are. Well, here we go, back again with another match day vlog. Not so much a vlog. I've been to work today. Bank holiday Mondays. Bank holidays don't exist anymore. Everybody just works through bank holidays. So it's been like a normal day at work. Got away a little bit early because I'm really busy tomorrow. So today, yes, today we take on Peterborough for this massive match live on Sky Sports. Yes, Sky Sports, 3 o'clock today. It is a massive game. We do not need to lose this match. We will need at least a draw. At least a draw will be absolutely fantastic today. Am I nervous? Do you know what it is? No, I'm not. I'm quite confident. Without being cocky, I'm quite confident. I don't know why. I just feel something in me bones. Something in me water. I was nervous for the Oxford match. Very nervous. Had a lot of doubts for that match. But today, oh, I know, but I was nervous for the Oxford match and we won. Today I don't feel nervous. Oh, I hope not the reverse factor. Oh, no. But anyway, I come in today from work and not new, second-hand Sony vlogging camera has arrived from eBay. You kind of get these anywhere for less than 150 quid. But I've managed to do just that. And it's one of those ones with a flip screen and everything. I'm absolutely buzzing over the moon with that. Hopefully it works. You don't know when you get them off eBay. But everything with it, everything was with it, so I'm happy with that. Because I need one with a bit of a zoom for my new channel, Mad's World. Don't forget, I'll leave the link in the description below. Subscribe to Mad's World. First video coming up next week. It's a really good special video. But yes, so today we take on Peterborough. Peterborough in great form. They're 2 points above us. We have a game in hand. That's the reason why we cannot afford to lose this match. A draw wouldn't be a bad result at all. And today's team news is as such. I don't know what the formation is. We got Bird, Sanderson 09, Power McFadzean, Ledbetter comes back in, Winchester comes back in, Jones, McGeady, Wyke, and also Stewart starts. Yes, so that there is a strong. Now they brought Stewart in because apparently the Peterborough pitch is rotten. Peterborough pitch is terrible. It's not a good passing for free-flowing football. It's a Hooford football. So are we gonna resort to Hooford football with Stewart up front? Hopefully not. Hopefully with the bad conditions, the -1 degree underfoot conditions this morning, the pitch is a bit more solid. Unless, of course, it's defrosted a little bit by the time the game kicks off at 3 o'clock. But yes, and on the bench, we have Matthews, McLaughlin, O'Brien, Gooch, Scowen, Diamond, and Denby Hume is back on the bench for the first time since the first game that Lee Johnson took over when we got beaten up for Wigan. So hopefully, I hope that's not an omen as well. Oh, God, I don't know. I was confident, and now the confidence is draining from my body, but I'm going for a 2-1 away victory. A 2-1 away, 2-1 away victory. 2-1 away victory. And I do have Wincy's score prediction coming up in a second. Hey, check out Wincy's score prediction. But yes, I'm pleased Ledbetter's been. I'm pleased Ledbetter's in. But personally, I would have rather seen. I know I'm not the manager and I'm clueless basically. But 09 Sanderson, McLaughlin, McFadzean, Ledbetter holding midfielder, Scowen, Winchester, Jones, McGeady, and Wyke. That would have been what I would have put out 4-3-3 with the holding midfielder protecting the defenders against this rampant Peterborough side. But yes, I'm going to do the live stream now. Anybody out there who watches the live stream, thank you. We'll do the review after the match. And yes, here's Wincy's score prediction.
Afternoon, Terry. How are you doing? The score prediction for today: Peterborough 0, Sunderland 2. The goal scorers Aidan McGeady and Charlie White. Away, lads! Come on! Come on!
So here we go. It's finished. Peterborough 1, Sunderland 1, and overall, I am not disappointed with the draw at all. So today's team news was. I've already told you the team news, so we're not bothered with the team. No, we're not bothered with the team news, but we can do this score. Yeah, we can do how well people have played, can't we? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do how well people have played. We'll give the ratings at the same time over here. But anyway, Peterborough 1, Sunderland 1. Overall, I'm very happy with a 1-1 draw. Hull have won comfortably 3-0. The first half was a bit scrappy. Sunderland were in the game a lot. Peterborough came back towards the end of the first half. A couple of good opportunities, a couple of good saves from Lee Burge. Ended the first half 0-0, not really much to take out of it. I thought our midfield, Ledbetter did really well, Winchester did really well. Luke 19 and Power were way off the pace for whatever bizarre reason. But second half came out, Peterborough upped the game, and after about 10 minutes, Mr. Darren Ferguson made 3 changes. He made even 3 or 4 changes. He brought on Dembele, Brown, and they changed the game a little bit. And Peterborough were coming at Sunderland 6s and 7s. Sunderland were all over the shop, and eventually we could see it coming. I could see it coming. I don't know how Lee Johnson couldn't see it coming. People on the stream could see it coming. With Peterborough being dangerous, 1 or 2 good saves from Lee Burge, 1 or 2 good opportunities just hoofed over the bar from Peterborough. Then finally down the right hand side, the guy got clear. It was McFadden was either being held on to, or he was being a bit weak. Their player ran through, slipped it past Luke 9, and they got the ball at the box, and he put it across, and there was Dembele unmarked. Sanderson not really there covering. Dembele slotted it past Burge, and at that point I was thinking, why haven't we made any changes? Darren Ferguson's made 4 changes, 3 changes. We've made none. And they were just absolutely battering us. It was all Peterborough, and I thought they were going to score 2 or 3 at that point. But then we made 4 substitutions. 4 substitutions. The thing that Lee Johnson likes to do. 4 subs. He brought on McLaughlin. He brought on Conor McLaughlin. He brought on Gooch. He brought on Aidan O'Brien, and he brought on Denver Hume for his first start since the Wigan game. He took off McFadden. He took off Ledbetter. He took off Jones, and he took off Stewart. So, that was a good change. But first 5 minutes of those changes, we still was a bit ragged. And for me, it was Peterborough looking to score the second goal. But then we made another change. We brought off Winchester, brought on Scowen. So Winchester came out and Scowen came on. Then they started to play better football. And Scowen, to his credit, won a free kick just outside the penalty box, outside the D. And McGeady had a couple of opportunities before that and didn't get their free kicks right. One just went wide of the post when, at every opportunity, if that was just inside the post, it would have been 1-0 to Sunderland at that time. But McGeady got the free kick. He had the D, just right of the D. The wall was there, and the keeper was just slightly to the left of McGeady. He had an open right hand side. If you get the ball in the right place, McGeady, you know what he's like. That free kick at Wembley that time. I was hoping and waiting in anticipation that McGeady could actually score the goal. I was hoping. I was waiting. It took a little bit of time, and finally McGeady took the free kick over the wall, curled down under the crossbar. What an absolute fantastic goal from Aidan McGeady. That's what McGeady brings. He didn't play well today. He didn't have a great game. But that one bit of magic Aidan McGeady can bring. That one bit of magic he can bring to a game of football. It was absolutely sublime bit of technique, skill that other players that we on our side, we just don't have. They just don't have it. They don't have that ability at all. And it was 1-1. And it was, for me, there was only one team from that point on going to score. It was Sunderland. It was all Sunderland after that. We had an opportunity where Power crossed the ball. Their 2 defenders got in each other's way. One of the defenders kicked it, went straight to the next defender, who chested down, straight onto the post and round the corner. That could have been 2-1 later on. I'm happy with a 1-1 draw. It's a quick review, at the end of the game. It wasn't much of a game to talk about, to be fair. It wasn't a lot happening. I'm happy with a 1-1. I said 4 points from 2 games at the start of the weekend was a good result. I'm over the moon with 4 points. We've kept Peterborough at bay. They had the hardest run in. Hull got difficult run in. I think we'll play Blackpool twice. No games are easy in this league. We haven't been playing great football. We grind out results. I was disappointed with Lee Johnson not making the changes before Darren Ferguson made the changes, or when Darren Ferguson made the changes, not combating the changes for like. I was a bit disappointed, but he made up for it. Lee Johnson made up for it for the 4 substitutions. Then the 5th one was Scowen. He definitely made up for it. He went for it, and he got his just desserts. For me, at the end of the game, because we dominated the last 10-15 minutes, I do feel a fair reflection of 1-1 is a decent, fair result. I do wish Peterborough all the best. They've got some good players. Moise, Dembele, Smodics. That Beavers played well. The guy who got injured early on, he had a good game. I think got the crossover for their goal. You know, so they've got Brown, they've got some really good players. Clark Harris, to be honest, wasn't that busy today. He was quite quiet, I thought. So they've got a good squad, good bunch of players, bit of speed inside their side, but we have skill on our side. So it's going to go down to the wire it is. It's going to go all the way, you know. Hull have won today. Like I said, teams, it's just like who continues this winning run? Who doesn't want to give up at the last second to get to the last moment? We still have plenty of games to go. We got a game in hand over Peterborough, 2 in hand over Hull, and we'll go for the markings of the players. Lee Burge today, I couldn't fault him. You know, Lee Burge, he made 1 or 2 class saves. He even made a save from Luke O'Neill. Luke O'Neill, the ball came across. Luke O'Neill went to poke it round the post and he was going to put it in his own net, but a brilliant save from Lee Burge. Smoddick's clean through, 1-on-1 with the keeper when it was 1-0 to Peterborough before we made the changes. Smoddick's clean through, shot, left hand side of the post. Again, brilliant. Burge has been on fire, I believe. I tell you what, Burge. If it wasn't for Burge, we would have lost the game. I do think that. If it wasn't for Burge, we would have lost the game. I'm going to give Lee Burge an 8.5 out of 10 for Lee Burge. 8.5 out of 10. He deserves that. Sanderson, decent game again. You know, 1 or 2 good timely challenges. Sanderson, I'm going to give Sanderson an 8. Luke O'Neill had a poor first half. He did, but he made up for it second half. Put his body on the line, you know. So for the poor first half, made up the second half, we'll give him an average of the 7 out of 10 because he almost scored his own goal. Then he would have gotten a 6, we would have gotten a 2 for that. McFadzean didn't have a good game, did he? He was poor today. McFadzean, he was struggling against the guy on the right hand side wing. He did struggle a lot. I mean, I'm going to say a 5 McFadzean. I'm pleased Denver Hume is back. Denver Hume's come on. He's going to take a while to get up to speed, but I think Denver Hume will be a natural replacement for McFadzean all day long. 5 for McFadzean. Leadbitter, he did well the first half. Second half, it was starting to be overrun. Leadbitter, probably, again, a 7. Power, poor first half. Give the ball away once or twice. Almost give it away for them to score. And I'm going to give Power a 6 out of 10. Jones, they couldn't handle Jones first half. First half, Jones, you know, they couldn't handle him. Now, I don't know why Jones can't last a full 90 minutes at the moment. I'm not quite sure. He gets kicked off the park. 2 of their players picked up yellow cards against Jones. He won 4 or 5 free kicks in the first half. He went for a shot. He almost scored, but it was blocked by our own player, Ross Stewart. So he can't last 90 minutes, but the first half he was superb. For me, I thought I'd give the ball to Jones. So on his first half display, really good. Second half display, so. We'll give him a 7.5 out of 10. Winchester again, first half, did well, linking up well, but Leadbitter. Second half, he went off the boil a little bit. So I give Winchester a 6.5. I thought just slightly better than Power, but not as good as Luke O'Neill. Even Luke O'Neill, like I say, it wasn't good, but he made up for the second half. McGeady, what are you going to say about McGeady? He almost scored in the first half with a free kick that was just wide. But apart from the 2 free kicks, I didn't see McGeady doing an awful lot today. But just the goal itself, what can I say? In these games, it takes a bit of magic. And Aidan McGeady, I'm going to give him an 8 because just for the goal alone, it was brilliant. Stewart, I didn't really see what Stewart brought to the game today. To be fair, I didn't understand what I don't want to sort of be too negative on Stewart. Early days in the Sunderland red and white shirt, so we'll give Stewart a 6. He was kind of poor. Wyke again, didn't have much to do. Run the channels, holding up balls. Had 1 shot second half. This keeper saved it. Wyke, 6.5 out of 10. And then that's it really. The subs came on, so it was. It wasn't the best of games. But end of the day, I'm settling for a 1-1 draw. I really am. I thought that was it when they scored. I couldn't see any way back. From the Sunderland side when they scored with Dembele. So I'm absolutely over the moon. Darren Ferguson up until 70 minutes, probably 8 out of 10, and then Lee Johnson for those substitutions to change the game back into swing it back into Sunderland side. 8 out of 10. He did wait a little bit too long for the subs, but I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt, and he made up for it for the substitutions in the first place. So yes, we got a point today. We stay in third place, 2 points behind Peterborough, 5 behind Hull. We have the games in hand. It's still in our own hands. It's in our own hands. It's up to Sunderland to do what we have to do with the ball on our feet. Ball in Lee Burgess' hands, but the ball at their feet. So thank you for watching the live stream. Thanks for watching the video. Please take care. Good luck, everybody. I mean, there was somebody I wanted to talk to. I don't know who it was now. Happy birthday to somebody. I will do a happy birthday to somebody when I find out who it is. Back in a second. Right, anyway, thanks again. Please subscribe. Take care. God bless me. God go with you.